I thought by now the noise around Thomas Tuchel's squad for England would have died down, but there appears to be still some angst about his decision to omit Phil Foden and then Cole Palmer from the squad. But as far as I'm concerned, those were perhaps the easiest decisions that he had to make, at least in terms relative to leaving out someone like Harry Maguire for John Stones, or for the decision to invite someone like Jordan Henderson at the expense of Adam Wharton and some of the players who he omitted. So there are two reasons why I think that it makes sense to have left out Palmer and Phil Foden. Stylistically, they are not great fits for the way the manager wants to play. From what I have seen, TT sort of wants to go with a three-man midfield and then a three-prong attack, 4-3-3 sort of. So one holding midfielder who sits, two attacking midfielders or other midfielders with a bit of mobility and enough about them, enough technical security to retain possession and then link that midfield to the attack. Cole Palmer and Phil Foden do not come into that fray. They are not midfield options. So the way I see it, he's probably going to go with Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice, and then a third midfielder in Jude Bellingham or possibly Morgan Rogers, who he has shown to have a very strong liking for. Rogers finished as Aston Villa's player of the season, I think, or Europa League player of the season, won the Europa League with Aston Villa, played practically every game and has had a fairly good season. More importantly, he's a great fit for what the manager wants to do, and the manager actually likes him. Doesn't stop talking about him. The other players in that midfield three will be Declan Rice, no-go area. Elliot Anderson, no-go area. And it's not as if those two are profile-wise even competition. So that takes us into the three remaining positions further up the pitch. And there's no room for a number 10 in the three remaining positions. And that is the biggest problem for Phil Foden and then Cole Palmer. Because instead of a number 10, TT prefers to go with two wide players, two on the left and then two on the right. The two options on the left, Marcus Rashford, who's had a blinder, possibly his best season in years with Barcelona. Anthony Gordon is one of the top scorers in the Champions League this season with Newcastle United and appears to be a very good fit for what Thomas Tuchel wants on that left side. On the right, you've got Bukayo Saka and then Noni Madueke. On either flank, the players you've got there are significantly better than Phil Foden and Cole Palmer as far as width and wide play are concerned. Even for Noni Madueke, who you would say that maybe all round those two or one of those two may be better, I don't like him. But it is not a matter of whether he's pleasing to the eye or not. He's very direct and offers the sort of width that the manager would want. So irrespective of our personal biases, he's a better fit tactically than any of those two players. And by the way, they are not wingers. So I think that apart from the fact that Cole Palmer and Phil Foden have not done well this season, the fact that the fundamental issue is who is a good fit for the squad. Look, you would have a better case arguing for someone like Jared Bowen, the West Ham forward, on that right side, than for any of the two players who have been left out. So it's unfortunate, especially for Phil Foden, who again appeared to have done enough for City, but in the context of the England national team, they don't cut it.